Hello, today I will be talking about how to prepare nanoscale samples of a 2D material, copper indium phosphorus sulfide, also called CuInP2S, using the mechanical exfoliation method. CuInP2S is a two-dimensional van der Waals material. This just means that the material is composed of vertically stacked and weakly interacting layers linked by van der Waals interactions along its c-axis, but has a strong covalent bond along its in-plane directions. Due to the weak interlayer interaction, it is possible to separate the layers into thin 2D flakes. The material of interest, CuInP2S, is also ferroelectric at room temperature. A ferroelectric material is a material that possesses spontaneous dipoles that are aligned in one direction. When you apply electric voltage beyond the coercive voltage, the dipole direction can be switched. The dipoles in opposite directions can be used to represent 0 and 1 in binary logic. This just means that this material has the potential to be applied to nanoelectrics such as non-volatile memories. Mechanical exfoliation is a typical way to prepare monolayer to few layer CuInP2S flakes. Thin flakes can then be identified under a microscope and experimented on. Scotch tape is the most important part of this process, as I will explain in the next slide. During exfoliation, you're going to need everything that's seen on screen, so do take a screenshot if you would like. Then the most important process is you're going to need to put on gloves. It's very important because the material you may be working with, in this case CuInP2S, can be toxic to humans and you don't want to get that on your skin or accidentally breathe it in. Then you're going to clean what your surface is going to be that you're working with. So I just use Scotch tape and I rub all the dirt off and make sure it sticks to the tape so it's extra clean. Then I grab tweezers and my material and I get tape. And I fold the sides of the tape like that and lay it sticky side up so I can then grab my tweezers and put my material and grab just a very small amount in my tweezers and then put it on the tape. This may take a while, it usually takes me a while. Then you're going to fold the tape over and over again so the material will spread out. And this is what it should look like. You don't want to fold it too many times so there's like hardly any material in one spot, but just enough so that the material is kind of centered on the tape. Then you're going to cut a piece of gel film and take one of the sticky sides off and place it on a glass slide. Then you'll pull the other sticky side off. This just makes things easier. Then you're going to grab your piece of tape with your material on it that's been folded a few times and stick that on the sticky side of the gel film. It's very important that when you rub a Q-tip on, that you don't rub it very hard because that's material, specifically CuInP2S and other like small van der Waals materials can break very easily. It's very important to be gentle during that step. Next, you're going to peel the tape off of the gel film and your material will now be stuck to the gel film. I like to store the tape because you can usually use it more than once. You should be able to use that CuInP2S tape another time to do another exfoliation. So I just store it in a container that won't get dust inside of it. Just like that. Then you have your glass slide and I like to label it and you would need to put it somewhere safe. And technically at this point you have exfoliated. Thank you!